up, Steelers Nation? It's Tank and Mike for Steelers Chalk Talk. You know, there's a lot of negativity in the air these days. Mike, I want to talk about the positive things going on with this Steelers team right now. At 1-3, there are some positive things going on. I really like, and I'm sorry that Tyson Alualu has not been able to come back from this injury. I like this defensive line, even though TJ's hurt right now. This defensive line, the last game against the Jets, got a push. They got a push into the offensive line. I know it's not Reggie White. I know it's not, the fearsome foursome and Doug Deacon, or even your beloved Steelers Steel Curtain. But I do like this defensive line. I love Adams right now. TJ Watt comes back. Who knows what this defensive line will be able to do.
You need TJ Watt back.
Oh.
Because here's the thing. Was it really great play by the defensive line, or was it the New York Jets?
Well, that is a great question.
And so, it's one game. Now, will that carry over? And you'll be able to chance, TJ Watt won't be back for a couple more games. You'll be able to chance to see how good that defensive line is coming up against the Buffalo Bills, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, against the Miami Dolphins, and against the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts.
There is no doubt that you have a future Hall of Famer on this defense right now. And I'm not even talking about TJ Watt. If Minkah Fitzpatrick continues to play at the high level he's playing at, and if this Steelers defense gives him some help at inside linebacker, Terrell Edmonds is out of here next season. How the hell can you have a safety who doesn't like to hit people? Minkah Fitzpatrick is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, he's the one bright spot, and it's a shame because, every once in a while you see him on film, maybe getting burned a little bit here and there, but it's because he's got no help. He's trying to make all the plays right now. He doesn't have that pass rush that he had with TJ Watt. When you have TJ Watt in the game, TJ Watt's going to draw an extra line. It's going to make the rest of the D-line look better because you're going to draw those double teams. And then every once in a while when they do single him up, you're going to see TJ Watt disrupt the pass rush and disrupt the timing of the passing game and get after that quarterback.
Since Ryan Shazier went down, the Steelers have been, searching their kingdom for a solid inside linebacker. Miles Jack, I am pleasantly surprised of. I thought he was going to go the way of Bostic, Joe Strawberry Sherbert last year. I did not know what we were going to have in Miles Jack. I love his players so
Very good.
far.
I like his play as well. He was proven down in Jacksonville, and I think he's carried it up over here. But again, he needs help. He needs help on that defensive line. I think they really do. Yeah, this week was good. You get after the quarterback, but it was the Jets. Let's see how it happens in the next 4 weeks. And I will say, once TJ Watt comes back, you will see a difference in that defensive line. And then therefore, you will see a difference in the linebacker play and a difference in the secondary. Because when TJ Watt is in there, we talked about it, draws extra guys over to help protect the quarterback. So now the rest of the D-line can get after the quarterback. If they single it up, TJ Watt's going to get after him. And if he doesn't make the sack, he's going to disrupt the timing of the pass, force it to come out early, and that's when Fitzpatrick's going to make all those big plays and force turnovers.
And don't forget about another guy who's just been consistently solid the last couple years. I really love the play of Cam Sutton. He's turning into a leader. He's solid. He's not threatened by some of these better wide receivers in the league going right at him. So there are some positives on the defensive side of the ball for you to look about. And of course, Steely McBean looks great. They washed his uniform before the mascot with the
three most positives to me, on the whole team. Obviously, you got that D-line once you get TJ Watt back, and you have Fitzpatrick. Those are positive. Don't forget your tight end and your receiver Pickens. Listen, I know you got Deontay Johnson. I know you paid him. I know you think he's the guy. Give Pickens more opportunities to catch the football and get the ball in his hands. He will help the quarterback position. He will help the O-line. You got Freiermuth. You have a big receiver in Pickens, and you have Najee Harris. Those three guys right there are the big pieces of the offense. I don't think it's Deontay Johnson so much, and I don't think it's Claypool. I think you got to feed the tight end and the big receiver Pickens.
Mike, you played with some of the league's very best of all times. Terrell Owens. Who else, wide receiver-wise?
I played with T.O., Azakim, Bill Schroeder. Quite a few good ones.
Okay. That catch that Pickens made up in Cleveland, that isn't just per chance. That isn't just, he made a lucky catch.
No, here's the thing.
That was
if you
pure
go back,
talent.
If you go back, and this is the sad thing, you can't go back to the film of this season because he's not getting enough balls.
That's right.
But if you go back to his college career and in practice, his tape, his game tape, time and time again, you'll see all of a sudden these clips are coming out on social media of him making these amazing one-handed catches. You gotta feed that guy the football.
Oh my God.
He's gonna catch the ball. Yeah, I like Deontay Johnson. He's shifty, he can move, but he does have a case of the drops here and there.
Oh yeah.
We all know about it, how hard he's worked at it. But again, he should not be your number one. He's your shifty, your number two guy. Get Pickens to be your number one guy.
I would love for Chase Claypool to get his head out of his third point of contact and realize that he has the speed, he has the size, he has the hands, he has the attributes, but it just seems like his immaturity is like with Deontay's hands. It's Claypool's immaturity.
And here's a good thing. You see the immaturity. It kind of it comes out on the field. It shows up. With the social media stuff. And we know what the issue was with Antonio Brown and how...
Yeah, he's nuts.
Yes.
Oh, there's one of his screws right there. There's another one of Antonio's screws.
One of his former teammates. And Vince Williams will stand by this. He said, I've never seen anyone work harder when it came to football.
AB.
When it came...
That's right.
He said, here's a great story about AB. Maybe a little nutty, because we know that, but it shows you his dedication to football. And now he needs to reel it back in mentally, but they were out in LA, they were going out to a party, he shows up. Vince Williams, I'm dressed up, I'm ready to go. AB comes out, he's like, hey, where's your running shoes? I'm gonna go do some hills. AB, it's 11:30 at night. This is a party going on. Well, I'm gonna go do some hills right now. I was like, I don't have any clothes. Well, I'll give you some stuff. He's like, no, I'm good. AB goes out, runs hills in the Hollywood Hills, finishes up, showers. It's around 12:30. Now it's time to go party. Now it's time to relax. Vince Williams is like, man, this guy is nuts. He wants to work at 11:30 at night while a party is going on just to get a couple extra hill sprints in. So he said when it came to football, he knew how to reel it in. He knew how to read those defenses. He knew how to do all that stuff. And here's the thing. He learned from T.O. Now, T.O., off the field, one of the nicest guys, one of the best teammates I've ever had, but the media can kind of push his buttons and get him going, and T.O. needed to reel that back in a little bit, but T.O. learned from Jerry Rice. So Jerry Rice passed his techniques to T.O., T.O. passed his techniques to Antonio Brown, and yeah, the immaturity was there off the field with AB, but when it came to football, he was mature and he knew how to handle his business. Now, all the other stuff aside, he needed to reel it back in. Claypool, he needs to reel that back in, and he needs to refocus. And listen, if you want to do that stuff off the field, so be it. But when it comes time to football, you got to refocus. You got to push to that next level, because otherwise, you're just going to be a guy that's going to be out of the league here pretty soon that had a great talent, but never reached his full potential because he didn't put that talent to work.
A lot of guys like that. I'll leave this with the AB situation. 10-1, that story that Vince told you was pre-perfect hit on AB. And second of all, regardless of what AB is doing now and whatever he did here for the Steelers, always remember his Christmas reception that gave us the Christmas miracle in this stadium against the dreaded Ravens. All right, until next week, I'm Tank, he is Mike for Steelers Chalk Talk. We'll see what happens this week. Any predictions? Pain.
I think
Mr. T said
you saw
pain.
Last year they surprised the Buffalo Bills in that first game. I think Buffalo remembers that, and I don't think they're going to let this one slide. I think they're going to put it on.
Brother, I'm calling it 37-6, the Bills.
So you're saying take the Bills with it, even though the Steelers are probably going to get what, 14?
And the wings also. Till next time.